Hello. How's it going, everybody? Oh, happy Wednesday to you all. We are back. It's time for more of the Outer Worlds tonight. We are finally free of Monarch. We hopefully don't have to go back there again. Though I'm sure there's probably going to be a side quest that is going to send me back to that planet. But you know what? We are free for the majority of it. And all we got really left to do is do some companion missions. And then we will head off to our new planet. I think was it like Benesium or something? I think it was called Byzantium. How you doing tonight, everybody? Hope you're staying warm and hope you're staying safe out there, because I've been hearing that there's like been some like heavy snowstorms coming out to yeah. Damn it, I can't. It's been blowing across the country, and so if like you've been in the path of it, because we've been getting a little bit of snow over here, and I think that it's supposed to get worse either tonight or tomorrow. You know, I want to do something real quick. I want to see if I can do like a quick edit to this. Move myself over here a little bit. God damn it, I think the cloak is actually heightened a little too much. I'll look into it later. Alright. Let me make sure everything on Outer Worlds is good to go. Looks like it. Alright, let's jump back into the game and let's wrap up some side stuff and then head out to our new planet. All right, so let's see. So what do we have to do? Let's see. Mention black market vendors on the Groundbreaker and Fallbrook. Apparently they had success in finding rare items. Okay, so I do have to go back to Fallbrook to talk to the black market there. I guess, yeah, you know what? Let's go do the companion quest, so we gotta go to Celia. Let's see, switch to choice abandoned. Don't bite the sun, which is the date. Alright. So, let's head off to Celia real quick.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yeah?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I...
Anyways, let's see. Celia. There we go.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Or Scylla, sorry.
We gotta talk about this.
What's up, Felix?
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Aw, that's cute, Felix. What's her name?
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Obviously that important to you. We can check it out.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Well, I was gonna bring Sam with me, but seeing as how Felix had a job, I might as well bring him along instead. So we'll keep Ellie and Parvati on the ship for now. Felix and Max, you come with me. MSI joins forces with the Iconoclast Radicals. Monarch Stellar Industries reveal their true colors. Will the depravity never cease? I don't care if they're deprived or whatnot. They still got the best damn looking armor in the game so far. Okay, so where do I have to go here? Looks like... Isn't that where I got the hammer? I think so. Ooh! Right about boop.
Love a good brawl.
This guy's being oblivious and yep.
That's the last of them.
Felix.
What's on your mind?
Let me see if I can swap out your weapons, because we already have a heavy gunner. I mean, I guess we could make Felix our sniper. I don't have a sniper rifle on me. Well, shit. I'll have to get one back on the ship. Maybe give it a little bit of a modification before we hand it off to him. Also, maybe swap out his armor.
Processing. Some trouble.
Hey, Doc! Watch this!
Uh-oh. You know what? I wonder. Hold on. Hold on.
Can't get past that armor. Right hit.
Nicely done, Max. Nicely done. Finest cigarettes in Halcyon.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Listen, it just all depends on who are you?
Oh, the audacity. Strangers enter my home and demand to know who I am? What fun! Is this a multiple choice question? Because I'm not sure I remember anymore.
Well, in that case, we're here to rob you. Hold on. What do you got?
Not much, but you are free to take whatever you wish. Please leave me a few morsels of food, though. I may not eat a lot, but I still do need to eat.
We are not here to rob you. I've brought this book for you to translate for me. We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
Look, can we just move this along? Actually, no. We come a long way to get Max some help Max to get some peace. Is there anything you can do to help?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
What happens if you're not prepared?
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
You're saying drugs, right? You want me to do drugs, lots of drugs.
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness.
All right, Max, ready to do some hard drugs?
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in front of a firing squad.
But what did the drugs do? You know what? Fuck it, I'm in.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
It's gonna be weed, isn't it? It's gonna be space weed. Oh, that's some good stuff. Oh, that's good stuff. What the fuck?
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true.
Oh man, what was in those drugs?
What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel.
My face? What's wrong with your face? See what happens when you hit her. What was in those drugs? The drugs, most likely. But wait, if she's a hallucination, why am I seeing her too?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. But with your head buried up your posterior.
You know, now I kind of wonder what would happen if I brought the robot in. Okay, Vision Mom, how about giving us some answers instead of the hollow platitudes?
And platitudes from a figment. Figment.
Figment.
No less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I got your story right here. I'm Vicar Max. I'm uptight. I love the church, and I'm a stooge for the board. And I don't understand that Felix is a genius.
Or that I'm a great captain. Yo, your mom's right, Max. You gotta go with the flow. Your story has blinded you to the truth and landed you in prison.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, I think it's the drugs. I mean, look at where we are, Max. We're trusting an unbalanced tournament with your sanity. Does that really seem rational to you?
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
You see, Max, the truth behind everything is you got mommy issues.
You need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead.
Just like us.
Aim your goals. You must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architects plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
Alright, Max, I think we need another hit of the drugs.
It's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me?
No, you are you, I am me.
I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Yeah, Max, why do you do that?
Quiet, Felix. Yeah, Max, why do you do that?
I don't. I mean, that's not how it is at all. I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything.
Sometimes you gotta live in the moment.
A new story of the happy you. The contented you. Me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation because it will set us free. Won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision. To have your life completely controlled. The illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me. I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise.
Let's test that real quick and just sucker punches Max in the face. Yeah, please don't do that. I'm invested in being me.
Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts. thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
You don't, Max. You embrace the chaos. You know what, Max? You're doing great. But do you think the hermit wouldn't mind if I go through open the corner? Because I'm gonna go do that right now. I'll be right back.
Ugh.
I see
Let's
you're
go
back.
again. Let's go again.
Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
Thankfully, all that talking and arguing ruined my high.
Ruined? You seem to be having quite the time. Though I must admit I was a bit concerned when you stripped naked and tried to eat your clothes.
I meant to do that.
I was joking. You passed out fairly early in the process. Well before I realized what an ignorant fool I've been. Everything is perfect.
Really? Have you looked around the colony lately?
No, not perfect in that sense. But it is still perfect. It's all there to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
There may be something to that. You do seem happy, or at least not as angry as you usually are.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Now I shall put on the mask of shame. Oh, lady, you got some good stuff in there. Can I take some back to the ship with me?
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as
Oh my god, we got the incense
finally
vessel.
listened.
We might actually be able to take the
Yes,
drugs back with
It is
us.
quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
Existence is simpler when you have your eyes closed. It takes courage to open them.
It looks like you learned something in there as well.
I believe I did.
Hearing that brings me great joy, my friend.
Alright, well, all this talk has made me tired of talking. Let's get out of here. That's not the right outfit I wanted. Madness in a Box, courtesy of the Hermit. Man, chat, I don't know about you, but have you ever had such a good high that you literally just strip naked and just start devouring your clothes? Alright. Wait, what? Is there a specific spot on Celia that we need to go to? Uh-oh. I always have those on hand. Trooper armor. Oh. All right. I'm gonna swap off this shotgun. Honestly, I'm just not really the fan of shotguns. If I want a shock weapon for robots, I'm probably gonna make it like a pistol or something.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members,
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from the Masked Marketeer?
okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have a good pistol on me right now.
But
I guess the bolter pistol.
now,
Come on, Ellie, Sammy. People? I guess you can Chairman Rockwell on that one cameo appearance.
I heard they had an automac read those lines because the actors were afraid of offending the chairman.
Right, sat mag and gyro sights. Oh, right. Sniper rifle. Did I have any on the other locker? No. I need to find a sniper rifle so I can give to Felix. Because, unfortunately, I don't have any right now. I also wish that there was a vending machine in here so I could sell stuff on the ship.
destination reef. We are now in orbit.
Here we go.
Above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Wow, they must have moved Stellar Bay. Alright, from the looks of things, it looks like we're done with Max for a bit, so let's take Sam with us.
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
through you if you push me.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Bunch of outlaws, dead robots. Ooh. Just what I needed. Now if I can just find a workbench.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
No, it's fine, it's fine. I'll just do my own introductions. Hunter, Harlow, Harlow, Hunter.
Your captain has a sense of humor, Felix. Good. There's a time and place for humor. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Alright, can somebody please tell me why we're here in the first place?
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix, but neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Then allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me.
I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
What did he do to deserve it?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
What do you think, Felix?
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
There you have it, Captain. A favor for an old friend.
Alright, we'll take care of it, but the money better... Let me try that again. The money better be good.
We get rid of this traitor for you and I'm in? I mean, assuming I want it.
We're building a new world together, Felix. You'll want in. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
How well do you know Felix?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Really? A place like this and there's no workbench?
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts to leave.
Rule 1, Harlow's the boss. Rule 2, fuck the board. Rule 3, if you're reading... Why are you still reading, pig? Wake up. If you see this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because it likes a game to you. Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down the sense of security like it's purple berry flavored opium. Seriously, a base like this and not a single workbench. What am I hearing that's making that sound? It's driving me insane. Is it the robots? I burned out any more colonies yet? Not. I've listen. You burn down one colony, they label you a colony burner for life, don't they? But no, we haven't burned anything down yet. We did take drugs, lots of drugs.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Let's see. Let's tinker with this rifle a little bit. Can I tinker with armor? I can. Alright, there we go. Now the armor's a lot better. You know, you add more leather to the eye patch, of course. Alright, off to the Groundbreaker, because it's been too damn long since I've been there.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Let's grab any excess weapons that I want to sell. Such as this and this. We'll keep the butt scratcher. What? I'll keep that shock cannon. All right.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
I'm sorry, what now?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air
Yeah.
soon.
I was hoping they were talking about what happened on Monarch.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
You Rosa Trask?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
I'm looking for a guy named Rufus. I was told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Listen, I'm on the level. You can ask Junlei about me.
You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
Listen, I'm not one of Harlow's thugs. You can trust me.
All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Oh no, I gotta go back to Emerald Vale. I don't know how happy the people there are gonna be seeing me. So, you two split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
How much do you know about him?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Well, I mean, I can see about getting rich. Sounds familiar, Felix.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
Alright, that's all I wanted to know.
Appreciate it.
We can't tell her that Harlow told us about it, because we literally just told her that we know nothing about Harlow. We're not a part of his gang. Okay, so where do we need to go? Wait, what? I gotta go back to Monarch. And I gotta go back to Monarch for this. Never mind. Well, since we're here, let's go to Sublight.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
You're not the only one who enjoys the finer things of life, Lila.
You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy yourself. I invest in the happiness of my workers, and you deserve a bigger cut. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
You always send your first timers to certain peril?
I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started, and you're already on the path to a promotion. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine doesn't always play nice with others, but it sounds like she and Clive reached some kind of understanding. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Could have sworn one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
You doing okay?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
We're gonna take over a whole space station? This is gonna be great! Oh, do we get to stick a flag in the ground?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Do you have a... Sounds risky. Do you have a buyer lined up?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation.
How did the whole space station become salvage?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Alright, just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Who are we worried about? Authorities? Competitors?
Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Eh, job's a job. $80 medical to jeez. I thought it was like 60 medical to get that thing up, to open up that that third spot for my inhaler.
DNP Boris Pockets can be macrowaved in 2.5 seconds.
Alright. Because I'm curious about it, I've never actually done this side quest when I first played through Outer Worlds. I want to go see what the space station's all about, and then we'll head to Emerald Vale, because no, I'm totally not just delaying the inevitable of going back to the colony that I helped destroy.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
I'm not a mediator.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Yeah, let's bring, Is she holding a fish? Like, she's smoking. Felix is playing with a... Is that a grenade? Parvati is, you know, just playing with a wrench. Max is reading a book. Sam's doing his thing. Is she just straight up holding a fish?
We gotta get the power up and running. I'm shivering in my boots here.
The hell? Content says shit didn't transmit. Warranty is void.
That's a lot of mechanicals. If we power up the station, you think they're gonna power up too?
Most likely. The hell? Oh, it's burst fire.
Cap-
Urgent news. Communication functionality was impaired due to power outage. What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
Great, it's the corporations. What do you want?
You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
You're about to make an enemy a sublight. Trust me, you do not want to do that.
Sublight? Ugh. I hate it when you outlaws organize. The paperwork for killing you would be the death of me.
Sorry, better luck next time.
Don't apologize. This is my problem, not yours. Squad, I'm ordering a recall. There's a misspelling on our orders that ought to be corrected. On the double.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
I can't.
You got a real fine way with words.
I can't believe that I was able to get them to run away by threatening them with bureaucracy.
Unexpected.
Watch this!
You know, part of me kind of feels bad for killing robots in this game because they sound goofy. They kind of remind me of, like, the B-1s from Star Wars. Oh, God. Let's just do this. There we go. Recall the auto mechanicals. Return to the root. Messages. Alright. Robots should not be a problem anymore.
Proximity analysis. External fill sterilization measures employed. Caution, contact with electrical currents.
Definitely want to keep the security checkpoint disengaged. Another one? There we go. Well, definitely a good haul of junk in here. You know, just looking at those beds, those are going to be the most uncomfortable beds ever.
I think they're still alive in there.
Subject Dr. James Guthrie. Guthrie. Live, extremely unstable conditions. Stasis setting active. Subject will need extensive nuclear squenching for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry it ended like this, James. We will be back for you. I'll unfix this. I swear on it. Please forgive us. Ooh.
Know something? It's like the finest agent Sublight ever hired. Shertrand. Shertrand. I've seen this name before somewhere. Cascadia, right?
Oh, I think it's the robots down there.
Staying out of sight.
Little sniper nest up there. I could probably look into upgrading that rifle as well, so we can actually have a reliable sniper.
Crew report. Ioka is drunk. Surprise.
Surprise. Not really. Go with crit damage.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
No one would ever sell you for parts. Unless I was very desperate.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
I wonder if I can just fast travel to the sublight. War of Worlds fizzles. Monarch Stellar Industries. Bluster dies with a whimper. Yeah, it's gonna take forever.
Rizzo's knock you out long.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
The base had some scientists in suspension tanks. Some might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
UDL gunship buzzed with the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
I hope that means I'm due for a raise.
How does an executive-level promotion sound?
I like the sound of it.
Yourself a raise. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
The truth about the human tailbone?
I'm thinking more along the lines of the sapient species paradox.
The what now?
Oh, I read about that in one of my magazines. She's talking about aliens, right?
Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
You think this is about the discovery of intelligent life?
Wrong. I think it's about intelligent life discovering us. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens.
Aliens.
They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some Aetherwave serial, Millstone. This is reality.
Aliens? Aliens. Really? Aliens.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Right. I'm done. I'm officially tuning you out until such time as I hear the words payment and/or shooting.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
Your crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
So, aliens.
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I joined Sublight to do crimes, not save humanity. I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Aliens. How do you know I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you?
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
We're coming to get you, Lila.
Tobias, get my knife. The big one. That was a joke. Ha ha. We each get one. Now, back to business.
Aliens. Alright, tell me what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Wow, when did Sublight get so principled?
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
I mean, the labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Okay, so where does contraband fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs,
Or
the
Chartrand.
gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Sounds like a messy job. I'll take it.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the
Aliens.
other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Aliens. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, essentially, we just got hired to carry out a hit on a random scientist. Alright, I'm gonna go take a break. When we head back, we'll head to Emerald Vale to go do some of the side stuff that's over there. And then, I guess we gotta go back to Monarch, which, I thought I escaped Monarch. And then after that, aliens. See you in a bit. All right, I am back. All right, time to go carry out the hits.
Some crew.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it, embrace it, work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life, and you're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment. You're just an engineer using it. Ah! Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Okay, so where do we need to go? All the way out into the wilderness. Oh, up to that spot. Bye-bye.
There they go! And that's how it's done, Captain.
Ugh, sorry about that.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there? But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
I don't think they're gonna be able to help us.
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, hell. I'm sorry, Nyoka.
This display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like Rebecca's final entries. A lot helped me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken the contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blinded or addled or I don't know what. Town won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we were stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there was no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life for whatever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up, offer his life in service to Spacer's Choice just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope to the architect that this never reaches you, but on the off chance that it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We were sick of it, getting sick. A boiled raptidon and stinking of sulfur no matter how hard you scrub, or fighting. Day in, day out, we're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down, but this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauder's at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get to me. Not alive, anyways. I've seen what those monsters do.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
She still would want to know, just the same as you did.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
You're guessing here. Any way to find out for sure?
Not unless you happen to be familiar with the ins and outs of Mana Queen behavioral patterns.
Nope, sorry.
Never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Or, we could just hunt the ones that are literally right down the way here. Oh, hey, Primals. Not enemies. Though, by the looks of things, it might be pretty soon.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
What makes you think I work for Harlow?
Right. You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you?
I'm doing this as a favor.
A favor, huh? Let me guess. He promised you some reward in the brave new world that was to come. Said he'd make you his lieutenant if you crossed me off. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Why did you betray him?
How do I know that I can trust you?
I mean, if I wanted to kill you, I had plenty of opportunity to beforehand.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions, it's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You're asking me to take you at your word. Do you have any evidence?
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Yeah, there is. You're looking at him.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Why would the board buy him off?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
And what was he doing for the board?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not gonna kill you, but I am gonna ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Clyde Harlow, agent of the board. Yeah, that sounds even more insane out loud than it did in my head. Then again, Trask knew he was a dead man. Could have been trying to shift the blame.
The whole thing sounds suspicious.
Yeah, well, we let him live. Let's hope we don't have to make 2 trips. None of this is making a lick of sense to me right now. I think we need to have a word with Clyde.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
We really should install a second one. Yeah. Here it is. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services, including the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, and manifest in the sum value of all cargo delivered to the board authorities.
We need to have a word. Looks like Trask was telling the truth. It's all there. Receipts for services rendered, payments, records, ship manifests. Clyde was a pirate for hire, and the board was paying him off. In typical board fashion, they left a trail of receipts behind. Ain't that just ironic?
Strictly speaking, no. Irony is the opposite of what you'd expect.
That ain't the point, boss. I feel like Clyde's been taking us for a ride. I don't want to believe it, but I need to know. Clyde owes us some answers. Something about this don't add up. And I mean to find out why.
What's the word?
Deed is done, Trask is dead.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
And Trask had some things to say about you. And I've got my own misgivings.
Trask told me you've been working with the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Perhaps. You've been bought off. I have the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Come on, Harlow. Why would Trask rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor, and I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Big mistake.
Well, guess it's time to shoot our way off of here.
That's the last of them.
Watch out!
Oh! How did I not see them?
Captain.
Alright, give him hell, Nyoka. I'll be out there in a second. Wait, what? Ah, it's just goggles. It said Opti goggles, so I figured that they were like a special variation of just like the normal goggles you wear.
Wasting my time.
Oh, Felix.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating.
Of course I'm anticipating. What if I don't exit?
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull.
No, I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
It'll pass, just give it time.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Yeah, of course. Let's see. Right, perks. Let's see. Vendor buying price. Science weapon damage. Damage one with 25% health. Ah, damn it, that's when I have no companions. Can I take it back? Damn, I didn't even notice the dialogue skill one. Okay, next perk we get, that is the one I'm getting.
Destination reached. Scylla. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Well, it's not really a planet. It's an asteroid that's being terraformed right now. Yeah, that's what this big machine is. It's actually a terraformer. You can actually see crops and greenery grown from the bottom of it. Holy shit, the sniping in this game is kind of busted. Okay.
Here we go. That's one down. Have it.
To shreds, you say?
Ah, my arm. Everyone all right?
Okay.
Here we go. Get up. Yeah. Now that was fun. Love a good brawl.
You're confirmed.
Nothing of serious value.
Salutations. This unit's primary function is excavator. Owner, Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Other functions include current active command.
What are you excavating?
This unit is removing rock matter in search of minerals, metals, and other forms of matter designated valuable.
So you're a prospector.
Brevity identified. Affirmative. This unit could discuss excavation at greater length, but does
Just
not
a little
wish to
guy.
strain
He
its
really
daily
is.
charge. Thank you for your consumer loyalty, Junior Excavator. Greetings, Junior Excavator.
Alright, well, we'll let him get back to his drilling. Alright, monkeys.
Alright, here we go.
Ooh!
You're going down.
Drop kick him.
Don't mess with us. Down they go. We'll be fine. That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
These glands are gross. Please, take them.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
What's Charon?
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
Alright, let's go kill some Mantiqueen.
Fucking right we are.
So, Nyoka, I need to do something real quick with you. That's Felix. There we go. That's the armor I wanted. Wait, but... Huh, weird. Actually, you know what? You can keep that armor on. Since you're a heavy gunner, might as well have you be in the heavy armor. Your loading screen tip could be here, or contact Space's choice for your affordable marketing options.
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise. We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Felix, you go. Let's bring Parvati in. I was thinking maybe what we should have for the crew is Iconoclast armor, because it's sort of the rebel armor set against the corporations. It'd be very fitting because we are a rebel crew.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
I test every product. No.
Let's see. All right.
I offer few.
Ooh. Sublight sniper rifle. Why not? I'll get that for Felix. And a plasma knife as well. I'll get that for him, too.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind?
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Ha 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 ha, very funny. I'm not here for insurance.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the...
Over there, please. Game, for the love of God. All right, you know what?
I say...
Let's do this. Where's my ship? We'll just land in Cascadia. Isn't half the injuries caused in the system from bandits? Not really. I would say it's more like 25% of the injuries. I would say 50% is corporate negligence.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship. We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Warning, dangerous. I don't care, I'm going anyways.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane...
Here goes nothing!
The rat?
Where were we? My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hand to the void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock some shots. Hey, Captain! Used to be, you could get the best wine on Monarch here.
I would have liked to see this place.
Can I not get to... Okay, here we go. Hello.
Aren't those cakes just about the cutest little things you ever seen?
Yeah, you know, the blood and plasma burns really bring out the flavor in them.
What do you think of the Unreliable, Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether.
Excuse me, Chef.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
How's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rats spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for
my engineer's looking for a dustback casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it...
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this.
What, do you take me for an idiot? No damn casserole is worth that much. Try again, and try harder.
What? No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
It's all right, miss. I'm a coward at heart. Made that clear from the outset. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do.
Alright, I'll do it for 2,000.
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? He's kind of a brute.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Yeah, sure. I'll grab these. think it's probably this way.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it.
Evidently not.
Mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
I'm with you there. I hate that smell.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
You built all this base?
We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together, and Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
Must have been a brave kid.
More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
Oh, you were a family, and I'm sorry that they're gone.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Incoming!
That's not what I wanted you to aim on. Opal.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
You're welcome.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Of course. Although I think you should hold on to the medallions.
What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain.
It would help remind you of both the good and bad, not just the bad.
Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
Okay, I think just one more job here on Monarch and then we're done. That's up here, so I think we'll go to Devil's Peak Summit. We'll get to the camp and then we'll take ourselves a small break and then we'll wrap this up and then get ready to head out to Byzantium?
I always wanted to poke through a high-gain wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, you know, up in Byzantium.
No, that is,
I'm surprised it's still
I think that's
standing.
Sublight up there.
Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us.
Kind of odd that a group of mercs call themselves a corporate entity.
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. I lead the C3s. Addie, our system. Wow, that was a bit we have an image to... What?
Ooh. Eh.
The dust bat casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little words in them.
No, that's blood.
I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over.
Of course. Shouldn't you get ready for June Lane now?
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but...
Anything in particular?
I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in some... There's this place I heard of in Byzantium. Joliker's Haberdashery. I bet
Bless
I
you.
could find something nigh on...
Alright, we'll swing by when we can.
Thanks.
Ooh. Ah, damn it. Yeah, it's only the 50. Aha, here we go. Let's see. The goop gun. You're attending a party meeting HHC headquarters in Byzantium. Vile dissidents attacked the building. Protect the chairman. You're pursuing one of the many UDL personal security mega outlets and enjoying the fighter section of employee compliance equipment. When you are approached by a stranger, he makes an offhand comment that should be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one day you discover that they've been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. Jesus. I'll have to give it a shot when we get to the new planet. Alright. Now that we're finally done with Monarch, I'm going to go take a break. When we get back, we'll prepare to head to Byzantium, check it out a little bit, and then that will probably be it for tonight. So, see you in a bit. Alright. Back. Alright. I think that is everything that there is to do before we head off to Byzantium. Alright, Felix, you get this, you get this. Nyoka, you can have that. Oh. Hi, Pigeon. How you doing tonight? Have a rotten day? Wait a second. I think I know what you were playing, but first things first, let's go have ourselves some countermeasures. Pigeon, thank you so much once again for the raid. How was Wario World?
Some crew members are causing a disturbance.
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely, the bullet will ricochet, which could be bad. Or hilarious. There's a tiny chance of a hull puncture, which
Three
is stuck into
times.
space, one
Was
chunk
supposed to
at a
play
time.
Luigi's Mansion
That
tonight. What happened?
and hilarious.
Ugh. Just imagine that.
That's why we don't miss.
They added Wario World to NSO? Huh. I know they added Rayman 2 and Tonic Trouble to it. I didn't realize that they added Wario World. I'll have to see what else they added to NSO. Was it just like recently added? Yeah. Well, I hope you had a fun time with Wario World. We were actually about to wrap up here pretty soon. We were just going to explore the new location, and then that's probably where we're going to call it for tonight. Oops. Where was that doctor's uniform? Here it is. Hope all goes well. Yeah, well, going about as good as you can expect. Honestly, I think I've been finding my enjoyment at this game again, because when I first initially played this...
Used to be more dashing.
Wow, okay. Can't believe my own ship's AI is an insult to me. When I first played through this, I kind of just got a little, I don't know, bored with this game, and you know, replaying it right now, it's actually been a lot more enjoyable. Alright, Parvati. Shit. We need good... let's see. We need a good casual outfit. Farm-friendly, streetwear, vestments, no. No. All right, have a good night, Pigeon. Ooh, that actually would be a good outfit for Parvati. It's the colors of our little group, and it also looks like it is engineering an engineering outfit. Damn it, where was it? Alright, you know what? Oh, I think it was the worker's outfit. Yeah, I think it was. One more thing to do. What's that? And I'll just sell all that for extra parts. Oh, hydration. Thank you.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Can we talk? Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Yeah, what's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Funny, you didn't strike me as the type who likes to keep in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today, several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
And now you just want to catch up with them?
Yeah, exactly.
Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Why would you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
Alright, level with me, Ellie. What the heck is going on? What is this really about?
Well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
So, what, you want to show off your pleb friend off to your fancy parents? Real mature, Ellie.
Come on, I didn't leave home and become a pirate because I enjoy making responsible decisions.
This isn't gonna get weird, is it?
Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantis on a leash. That'd make a real impression.
Damn it, we killed the Mantisaur Queen. We could, if I would have known we were gonna do this, I would have domesticated it and brought it in on a leash. Alright, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stain.
I'll take care of dressing myself, thanks.
You're the boss. Anything else?
Take it you got something to say about Harlow?
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
Really is hard to know who to trust.
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
Listen, just because Harlow turned out to be crooked doesn't mean everyone is like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Yeah, amen to that.
See, this is what I like about you. You may not be from here, but you fit right in. You're not helping the scientists because you think that crackpot will save the colony.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I am.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
You have something to say about chasing down the Suffolk side?
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
No, he rescued me from the Hope. At least I can do is see this through.
That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
No, if Halcyon goes down, we all do. I'll just do what I can to fix it.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top.
Yeah, but the board's corrupt.
Everyone is. The board just pays the best. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Oh, I didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Why do you sound so surprised?
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my codename for... you know, our mutual friend.
What's your code name?
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Do I have one?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Seriously?
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
Alright, whatever. Do you have the information I came for?
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep them warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning codenames. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
How exactly did you get involved in this anyways?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Yeah, it does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing.
Yeah, that's not right.
I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
If you ask me, the suggestion box was pretty useless to begin with.
I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
There's gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can you get me into the estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Alright, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Alright, thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me. Good luck, Cuckoo.
Jeez, and this place is supposed to be the high-class city.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Listen, whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippistout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
What? No.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take good care of you. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Eh, sure, why not?
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures, take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Ooh.
Nah, probably just shot.
Luxury munitions, you say?
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
Alright, let's see what you got. The Exterminator. Apparently the name Knockbackinator was taken. Don't need a CHR. Just a grenade launcher.
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared.
I might have to come back for that later.
stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Are you supposed to drink on the job?
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Wow, what's so important about guarding Mr. Clark? Or Mr.
He's
Clark?
basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the... That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
A key, you say?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all so very high level.
Anything you can tell me about Mr. Clark?
Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face.
How descriptive?
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have...
Yep, here you go. Here's to your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm... Who am I kidding?
Yeah, of course. Here you go, buddy.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a Manosaur. You got a Manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
We need to keep going until you at least see 3 of me. Come on, one more. One more for the road.
Shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that.
Bottoms up.
Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, no.
I just need to sit down.
I'm hoping that he just passed out and I didn't accidentally just kill him with alcohol poisoning. First day on the job, worst day of the on the job.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery.
You, with the hips. Over here.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear.
A natural what now?
The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
That's me, rugged and well-traveled.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
You trying to sell me something?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
What did you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
I'm getting a pretty high opinion of some of you just met.
Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first impression. You're an outsider. You're exotic. You carry a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line.
Alright, I'll help.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but
Any excuse to admire my looks, huh? Can't blame you.
Oh, you cad! You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage Spacer's Choice pedals. You have the...
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Fabulous!
Ooh. I think I'll get that from Max. Ooh, I like that. Definitely that for Ellie, and Parvati can have this. Also, you wanted me to have an iconoclast uniform. Does this work?
Goodness! Look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it! 2 outfits remain.
Also, my engineer's going on a date, and she needs a very nice outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing, and copyright. There.
Come on, she's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? All right, Captain. Here is the...
Let me think it over.
As you wish, darling.
Okay. Well, we got that. Alright. I think for now, that is where we're going to call it for tonight. I'm just going to go back to the Unreliable and get everybody ready. I want to get Max's new glasses. I want to make sure everybody's outfitted and ready to go. And when we get back to this, probably next week, we'll start exploring Byzantium.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Also, I can grab the spacer outfit, so it would be that for the Marauder outfit. Now for the spacer outfits. Thought I had the hooded thing for the... Yeah, it was this, I believe. Here we go. You know what? I already have it. I might as well just run back out and complete that side quest real quick. I'm hoping that this outfit, the Marauder outfit, is what they want me to put on. I'm guessing it's anything that the Marauders wear, and it's not like, oh, you need like the power armor and the helmet. And the only one I'm kind of iffy about is the Spacer outfit.
Spacer's choice pre-sliced bread. It tastes red because it was.
And I mean, Sublight technically is Spacer stuff, so I think that would be fitting, right?
Oh, how grotesque. I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real Marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. One outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration. If I were an enterprising spacer...
So, when you say Spacer, something like this?
I can't wait. What can I do?
I guess not. Alright, well, for now, that's what we're calling for tonight. Let's just save real quick. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Thank you for all the raids, and thank you for all the support. I don't know how close we are to finishing the game. I would say that we're pretty close to the end. But we should be on track to finish it before the end of December. Alright. With that said, let's go find ourselves a raid tracker for tonight. You know what? I know who we can go raid. And I know. See if we can actually go raid her right now. Nope, we can't. All right. In that case, who can we go raid? Doing a Ocarina of Time playthrough, and it looks like they're... Is that the DS version? I can't tell. No, that's the N64 version. It's just like a higher quality. That it might be like the on the Switch. See if we can go raid this person then. Okay, cool, we can. Alright, in that case, we're gonna go raid Sylviclos. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. Who's playing some Ocarina of Time right now. From the looks of it, it looks like they're going to be just starting. Yeah, they're very early in the game, so they're heading to Kakariko, and looks like they're going to be starting the Dongo Cavern. All right, and we're going to go raid with Take Drugs, Get Therapy. Because that's essentially how we started tonight. And as always, if you'd like to join our community Discord, just click the link right there, and you'll be welcome to it with open arms. I will see you all tomorrow, bright and early. Well, not bright and early, but like in the early afternoon, probably around 6:30ish, so we can get things ready, because we are going to be doing our community riffing of the VGAs. Maybe do a game beforehand as things get set up, and yeah, we'll just see where it goes from there. Probably a lot of riffing, probably a lot of excitement for world premiere, and also just to see Expedition 33 just sweep everything. All right, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you all then. I got VODs to get up, and then I'm going to bed.